I'm sitting in for our phenomenal CSO, our Chief Sales Officer, Phyllis Nash, only to introduce our phenomenal trainer, leader, motivator, inspiring. Oh my goodness, I got to come up with some more adjectives to describe him. But before I do that, before I put it in his hands and let him drive this vehicle and get us ready and give us our marching orders and we huddle up because he is our coach. Before I do that, let's remind everybody today is Wednesday. We have Why Wakana. We have training before Why Wakana. Don't miss that training because there's going to be an announcement. And then he'll tell you more about that. And then don't forget Dr. Rita every Wednesday. Phenomenal teaching. Oh my God. If you miss these teachings, you're missing everything. And you should invite people. People wonder, oh, I don't know how to do this business. All you got to be is a good inviter. Invite folks to the party. That's it. And you'll see some results. And then don't forget, March Madness is in full swing. So go ahead and stay busy, get busy. As our phenomenal Phyllis has always said, it's for everybody. Whether you're on the team or not, it's for everybody. That being said, I'm getting out the way and let our coach Dan. Oh my goodness. Let's huddle up, guys. Get your notes, get your paper and your pen. You don't want to miss whatever he's going to bring to us today. Coach Dan, are you there?
Absolutely, absolutely. Great morning, Wakana. Great morning, great morning, great morning. Wow. Here we are. We are just about coming upon the end of March. Okay, we got a few days, maybe about 2 weeks. But I had a few experiences to take place, and I want to share my experiences with you as it pertains to Wakana. And if I was to give you some type of header for our topic of discussion today, if I was to give you a turn to your neighbor message title, it would be They Need Your Help. They need your help. Matter of fact, why don't you just say to yourself, they need my help? Who is the they? Who are the they? The they. They are the individuals that they look sick. They look overweight. They look like they are in need of your help. Who are the they? Those that are not sleeping well, those that are filled with anxiety and nervousness. They need your help. Who are the they? Those that are dealing with inflammation and all of those type of things. They need your help. And I had a couple of experiences over the past couple of days that caused me to really understand and realize how much of my help and how much of your help they really need. And so let me give you a few examples. I think I may have shared with you that I was in an office. I was in one of our staff and team meetings at my office, and someone just was making a comment about how much weight that I'm losing. And we were sitting there. Everybody was eating pizza because that's a thing. A lot of times when we have our staff meetings on Mondays, it's a 2.5 hour meeting. And typically somebody ordering food. They were eating pizza, and I was picking off the vegetables or something for the pizza, and I was just eating that, wasn't eating the crust. And they said, "You're really destroying that pizza. Why are you letting that good pizza go to waste?" And I said, and I pretty much said something along the lines, because I don't want it to affect my weight. And then someone else made the comment of how good I'm looking, and they're proud of how disciplined I am and all of those things. And so that led to conversation. And when it led to conversation, one said, "Well, what are you doing?" And then, of course, I gave them the entire spiel about what I was doing. I didn't give them a spiel about Wakana. I didn't give them the spiel about a program. About me trying to sell them anything. I gave them the spiel about what I was doing. I began to say things like, I am eating based on my blood type. I began to say I had this bio scan, and I took the scan out and I showed them what the scan represented. And I said, and based on this scan and based on my blood type, I've changed my lifestyle. I'm not dieting because I love to eat, but I did change my lifestyle. So instead of eating all this bread, I'll eat the vegetables off of it. and things of that nature. And so as a result, as they began to talk, I let them talk. And what they were saying to themselves, and I mean, what they were saying to everyone sitting around the table, one person said, "Oh, my job does that every week, every year, but I'm not going to make any adjustments. I like my stuff." Another one began to say, "You know what? I had the bioscan, but I'm not certain of my blood type." Another one began to say, "I know I got some health challenges. I really need to do what it is that you're doing." So when they said that, I said, "Well, um, I can help facilitate if you guys want me to. I can help you by having someone come to the office. And when they come to the office, they could do your bioscans, they could do the blood types, and we could get you on the program that I was on and that I'm utilizing, so that you could take control over your health and ultimately your life. How many in the room would like to do that?" And about 3 people said they would like to do it. It was only about 5 or 6 of us in the room. And so when they said that, I then scheduled it with Phyllis to come out. Phyllis came out. Um, of course, for privacy, they went into my private office. They did their bio scans. 2 of the 3 actually wound up doing it. They did their bio scan. They did their blood type test or what have you. And then while I was in our conference area in another meeting. So when it was all over, I came out and they said, "Oh yeah, we got it done." And I said, "Okay, so when are you going to get started?" And then one said, "Well, I haven't made a decision to start the program or anything. I just wanted to know my blood type and see what my scan looked like." The other one said, "Oh, I was going to think about it, and then I'll just get back to you guys." And I said to them, I said, "Well, here's the challenge." I said, "The challenge is two or threefold. Number one, were you pleased with your bio scan?" And the response was no. I said, "Number two, you asked for them to come because you said you had a need and that you needed some help in getting your health together. Yes. Is that true or false?" "Yes, it is." Number three, I personally wouldn't have had them come if you were not ready to take control over your health, like you said. I said, "The truth is you'll never be ready because your flesh light, it took you 40 plus years to get to where your flesh is right now and to get you messed up. So you've developed a mindset and a mentality for poor health. And it's going to take a strong commitment to turn that thing around." I said, "Listen, your health can't wait on you to decide to make it better because it's only going to get worse. Go in there and make a commitment, and I'll help you through your commitment." And so, long story short, that's exactly what happened. Both of them went back in, and both of them got their bio scans. Why? But they needed my help. They needed my push. And I didn't make it about them needing to be on a program. I made it about them and their decision to take control over their destiny. Is this making sense? Now, the next story about they need your help. I was sitting in a meeting with the senior citizen building, at a senior citizen building, and we are partnering with that building to do some community outreach to the seniors within the community, providing programs and all of that stuff. So while we're in the meeting, the people that was hosting the meeting served us lunch, and they brought out steak and potatoes and salad for everybody. So when they began to serve the plates, I said, "I'm sorry, I don't eat steak. I am pescatarian, but preferably I will eat fish, but I'm preferably I'm plant-based." And then there was a Caucasian gentleman, and he got on and he said the same. He said, "Yeah, I have a plant-based diet as well." And so we don't eat it. He said, "I don't eat steak either." And so as a result, we're sitting around at the table, and they said, "So why don't you eat steak?" And I said, "Well, the reality is, for me, My waist used to be 54 inches. It's now 43. My weight used to be 298 pounds. It's now 260. I said, and I'm just not, I said, I made a decision to begin to eat to live instead of living to eat. And I eat according to my blood type. And so we begin to talk about this. And as we're talking about it, the other gentleman that was in the meeting that was plant-based began to say he's been plant-based for about 8-9 months. And so as a result, the young lady that was hosting the event said, you know, I got to get it together. I've been really, really trying to work on discipline, and it's just hard for me. I just can't get it together. And then that's when I gave her that message I taught you guys, where discipline needs help. And I began to tell her how some of the stories where I helped discipline myself by pouring water in a meal that I should stop eating, but I was going to continue to eat it if I didn't, or by pouring salt. And I just would give her little help tips. And then I mentioned my blood type again, and she said, you know, are you familiar with bioscans? And I said, yes, I am. I said, matter of fact, truthfully, I am a health and wellness coach. I'm finishing up the process for certification where we do bioscans and we help people identify their blood types. She said, I went to a presentation about 2 weeks ago, and she said, I think the company name was Wakana. And I said, yes. Then I told her who I was with Wakana. She said, I bought some products. And at the end, they were talking about this bioscan stuff. She said, but I didn't want to do that. I said, you wanted to do it, but you didn't want to do it. She said, what do you mean? And I began to share with her what I meant. By the time the conversation was over, I addressed and asked her, who is it that invited you to the meeting? And she told me who the person was. And I said, you need some help, and we want to help you. I said, so, because you're never going to make this decision on your own. You like to eat too much. I know what that feels like. So we're going to help you. I'm going to have the individual that invited you call you back with your permission. When they call you back, they're going to show you. I know you already bought products. I'm not here to sell you anything. Matter of fact, I don't get a commission off of you buying anything. I said, that's not my role. That's not my assignment. No percentage or nothing. I said, I just want to help you help yourself because I know you want the help. Am I correct? I said, I'll get with the person that had invited you, and I'm going to have them call you with your permission so that we can get on help you. She said, okay, have him call me. He has my number. She needed help. I share with you guys all the time. Don't be an order taker, be an order maker. They need your help. They need your push. But your push can't be about selling them on anything other than their lives being better. You have to be able to actively listen to what they're saying and then play back what they said and show them in playing back what they said why they need your help. And it's in that moment that you'll begin to see your closing ratio go up, because your goal is to help some people. But you have to go in knowing that they need your help. And you got to show them why they need your help. You got to show them that you'll never make this decision on your own. You'll never commit to it based on the fact because you know it's the right thing to do. I began to ask her about her why. What is her motivation? And I told her what my motivation was, and that's them fabulous 5 children that I have. And it's in that moment I said, see, your why haven't been big enough. You haven't cared enough about your life to make this decision. And it's these kind of conversations where you're bold and you're matter of fact, but you're also compassionate and share empathy, where you'll begin to see people ask for your help. They need your help. They don't know that they need it because you don't help them to understand that they need it. Our goal cannot be to sell product. Our goal cannot be just to get people on the Flat Belly lifestyle. Our passion and our goal must be to help people live a better life. So as you go throughout the day, every person you come in contact, utilize that as that person you're talking to needs your help. I didn't go in talking about them. I went with myself. I went in talking about my testimonial journey, not with the company, not with the product, but with the process. And when you do that, you will find that the next response is, I need your help. All right, listen, that is my time. I'm not finished, but I'm going to give it up and give it back to Coach Roz. Listen, let me tell you guys something tonight. Don't miss tonight. There's going to be a blockbuster announcement as to who's advancing in this next round of the March Madness. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be good. And I look forward, either myself or Phyllis Nash will be there to give that blockbuster announcement. And so I look forward to continuously being your partner in prosperity as we all journey together on health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. Have a supernaturally wonderful Wakanda day. Back to you, Dr. Roz.
Thank you, Coach Dan. That's it. We got our marching orders, guys. Let's go. So have a great Wakanda kind of day and be blessed. Bye-bye for now.